Hi, here's a tutorial on how to set up your foot controls for, you have like I have a Logitech G29 racing wheel and pedals, and I use my pedals in dangerous for SRV. So let's go over how to set that up, and you want to head to your controls. You want to go drive throttle, expand that selection. So this drive speed access is my gas pedal, and you want to set it for forward only. Mine particularly is inverted, there's also, expand that just to make sure. Depending on your pedal, on how old it is, you might want to set a little bit of a dead zone. So this is the important part, is that, okay, what do you have to do if you have to back up? So I set up my forward only throttle reversed as a different access, which is my clutch on my pedals. And I do butt mode hold, which means it's only active when I have the pedal pressed in. And then everything else is just set to continuous. That is pretty much it for drive throttle. For drive miscellaneous, for drive assist, you want to make sure you have a button assigned to that, because how I set up my throttle is when I don't have my foot on the gas pedal, I want the SRV to automatically come to a braking stop on its own. So I have a drive assist default as on, and then if I want to turn it off for whatever reason, then I have a key to assign that. You don't have to assign a key if you're short on buttons or keyboard commands. So just turn on drive assist. If you don't want that, you want the vehicle to coast, like a real car. You press the gas, car coasts, and you use the brake to slow down or reverse throttle. I tend to find it's easier to have the drive assist on. Everything else is your preferences of what you want to assign: steering, roll, pitch, all that other stuff. The only other thing that I assign is my handbrake, and I assign my brake to handbrake, and I also set it to toggle, and I'll show you why later on. So let's get to what it actually looks like in practice. Okay, so we're at Dab's Hope here, and if you've ever been here before, you've done the NASCAR roundabout to collect materials. I'm going to turn on my camera so you see my gas, clutch, and brake. And we go back over here. So let's center that. Alright, so how I have this set up is I'll just go around out in the open here. So gas will, full throttle. And then when I let off the gas completely, it'll come to a screeching halt. So if I turn the drive assist off, it'll coast for a while and won't actually stop. I like it with it on.
Drive assist on.
Because when I want to stop, I just let off the gas. Now, what happens if I get like stuck in a corner or something like this, obviously I can't throttle out of here because I'm stuck. So what I did is, with those controls that I showed you earlier, I hold down the clutch, and now my gas is the throttle in reverse, just like it was forward. And then when I want to go forward again, I just lift up off the clutch. So that's reverse. So I can go back and forth by holding down the gas pedal. I'll do full gas, and then it goes full reverse, forward again. And it sounds like kind of like a crazy setup, but it actually is very intuitive. So if I get stuck on something like, oh crap, I just quickly hit the clutch, let off the clutch, and I'm going again. I have set up, and I'll try to angle this. Okay, so I'm looking down. So I have my brake set as a handbrake toggle. So let's go over here. I'll show you why. So if I'm on a slope, sometimes a steep slope too, it will make it so, and I'm going to turn off drive assist so it's not braking anymore.
Off.
Oh, it's not doing it now, but if you want the SRV to just keep the brakes on, or let me see, like this. Okay, so now it's kind of rolling downhill. I can just hit the brake and I'll just toggle the handbrake. You see me, you'll see the little blue light there. So I'll hit the brake and I'll turn it on and off. I don't use it that often because with the other controls set up the way they are, I don't really need to. Just letting off the gas with the
Drive assist on.
drive assist on. Matter of fact, I want to make one little change. Driving drive assist. I want it as a hold because I have it as a slider on my HOTAS. Okay, so now when I push the slider forward, it should be off. When I push the slider back, it's off. And that's what I use for my flight assist as well. So we're going to go over to Adapscope, and then you can just watch the video of me using the gas. And like I said, it's very intuitive. And I'll just do a couple laps. Let's see. So we're going to be collecting some mats, and I got my head tracking to help me target some of these materials. Open up my cargo scoop and just start doing laps. See, okay, so I got stuck here, so I'm going to hit my clutch and then back up a little bit, let go, and now I'm going forward again. So that was a honest mistake that I just made, and so this is really intuitive and easy to control. I don't have any problems here. Oops, there we go, I had to reverse again, so you saw me just quickly move my foot over and had no trouble backing up. Because most of the time, 90% of the time, you're going forward in the SRVs, so this is really convenient. Oops. And if you don't already know, you can use your head tracking for targeting. Whoa. I think I picked it up. Whatever you look at, if you see the gray box, as I'm looking at targets, if I look at a target, it'll put a gray box around it. So I can select that target or that one or this over here just by moving my head. So I'm going to go ahead and get this stuff. Like this, I have to kind of get close to it, so I'll back up. And once I am done a full lap, I'll go ahead and exit out to the main menu. And then go back into solo. It's really important that you do this in solo because open, if everybody's trying to do this in open, they'll all be sharing these same materials and they pretty much won't respawn. Oops, I forgot to open up my cargo scoop. And the material, oh, it got not, where did it go? We're gonna skip it because I don't know. I ran over it and without the cargo scoop, and it had me jump up in the air here. And I didn't do any other settings or nothing special with the Logitech gaming software. This is using the standard pedal input, just like any other axis. So all you have to do is just, when you go into your controls, just press, the gas when you want to assign it, and that's it. Same thing with the brake and clutch. And we'll do another lap. So I want to give a special shout out to my YouTube subscribers, the people that have given me feedback on my other videos, and all the likes. Oops, I exited too far out. And I want to thank everybody for your support. I'm not trying to be a big-time YouTuber or anything like that, but I'll go ahead and end the video here. But again, thanks for all the support. So this is JD Splice saying thanks for watching.